Right, welcome back to the channel, Nigel's Pond. Not so much of an unplanned video, just so much as a little bit earlier than what I'd planned. I was hoping to do this over the weekend, but you know, I was actually going through footage on that white koi because I have a little problem with it, and I was hoping you guys could have a look, so that'll be the next video. But no, what's happened is the electric's gone. It's tripped, so I've isolated a few things and then turned it back on, testing it to see what's tripping it, and it turns out to be this pressure filter system down the end here. So what needs to be done is we need to clean it. So I'm just going to take all this apart, clean the filter, change the UV bulb, and hopefully this will rectify the issue with the electrics that we have. Yeah, so a bucket of pond water. You can see in that bucket how clear the water is. We're going to take the hoses off and then strip it all down and give it a good clean. But it does have a manual handle to clean the filters. You pump up and down and turn the pump on, flush it out, and it should clear it through. But this, it's a PondTech pressure filter, but I think because it's been sat here for quite a while now, and we did have that really bad algae and sludge and everything else, so I'm presuming it just needs a good clean out, and while we're at it, we'll change the UV bulbs. That is absolutely caked. Minging. Fish poo everywhere because of the reflection. That is so thick, that water, it's just, yeah. I was going to keep that water in there, but no mate, that can go on the grass. That just blocks up. So recommended, what I think I'm going to do is I'll just clean the sponges out and then put it all back together. I'm not going to be too thorough on it, but we just want to clean off all the poo, I guess. Right, I'll leave this here, and I'm going to strip it all down, take this bolt off first, so I can actually take all the filter pads off. This little nut, I'll take that off, and then give it a good clean, put it all back together, and give it a test, and hopefully that will sort the electrics out, stop tripping. Right, I'll leave it here, we'll give you a bit of a time lapse. Well, that's good timing. So just stopped for a brew. My Marv just brought me a cup of tea. Happy days. So filter's now clean. That PondTech filter, that pressure filter pump, that's all been cleaned now.
Just put a cup of tea down. There's down there. Let's turn you around. And let's hope that this doesn't trip the electrics again. Power. Yeah, she's a good in. Happy days. Happy days. Although I was pointing that way, but you can't see nothing yet. Oh, here she comes. She's flowing a beaut. I'll take a seat on the wall. Yeah, that's flowing nicely. Happy with that. Bit of a reflection. That's the pump down there. So that's my filter system. It's all running. Oh, we've got a little leak. Oh, I'm going to have to sort this out. This is a dodgy... I don't know what it is. I'm going to have to... well, I'll sort it out. It never used to leak. I should never have taken that off, clean that. Oh well, I'll go get a cup of tea. And then I'll sort this out. Alright, so the pump was running for about a minute. It all tripped again. Just thought I'd stop and just put this in because yeah, there was a bit of plastic in there, all that debris as well. Loads of and some stones all got caught in the bottom. So that may have been assisting along with that being blocked. Right, so I'm just going to finish cleaning that off, whack it back in, and yeah, go from there. Right, hopefully that's the end of our electrical problems. Right, so no more leaks, pump's running, filter's running, everything is cushy. However, that wasn't the case. So I cleaned that filter out, that pump, sorry, and we put the pump back on, and yeah, it just wasn't even switching on. So I had a look at the manual, and it says there's a thermal overload switch on it, in case if it gets too hot. So, well, I did also check the fuses. I changed the fuses on the plugs. Yeah, still nothing. So I'm presuming it is just that thermal protection. So what I've done is we've got two of those pumps, got a spare one, so I've just put the spare one on, and the other one I've just chucked into the garage. So apparently they're not supposed to be run 24 hours, these pumps. I don't know nothing about ponds and fish, so this is all new to me. So that pump, because it's not supposed to be running 24/7, I've now put a timer on it as well, so that pump down the far end's only running through the day. This pump here, very strange, this recirculating pump that we got also stopped. Yeah, bizarre, just stopped. It was working, and then when the electrics tripped and we turned it back on again, it just didn't fire up again. So I took that little metal cap off, rotated the actual blade itself with the screwdriver, and it just started up on its own, just fired up, and she's going again. So I think the pump this end will be fine, as long as we just never turn it off and keep it going. And that pump at the far end, we're just going to keep that on a timer. I think that's the way forward, and that's how we're going to do it. But I mean, again, that's only a temporary thing at the far end. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to get some sort of like box filter as well, or as suggested, I think it was Devon Coy, wasn't it, that suggested it, about using a water butt. So I think that's what we're going to do, is we're going to get a water butt and put it down the far end of the garden. But yeah, look, I've done such a good job because I moved that water purifier and dechlorinator. Yeah, I moved it, and I've done such a good job moving it, I couldn't find it. Yeah, it's just here. Yeah, so it's all coming along. I wanted that hidden anyway. Yeah, the pond's coming on. And down here, this is what I want. Right here, get rid of all of this crap, and nice little pond just in this area here. A little sort of like quarantine tank. Yeah, so there's my my bonsai. Did you see that in the last video? Or was it the video before now? But no, I'm happy with that bonsai. Happy with how the garden's looking at the moment. My ma wanted those statues moved around, so the Buddhas and those other ornaments are all on that far wall. Anyway, yeah, I'm just chatting and chatting and chatting. So thanks for watching. Sorry I've dragged it out a little bit. Thank you for all your advice. You guys are amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't be here without you guys. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you all soon. Take care, stay safe, God bless.